Hi everyone. Today I'm talking about CinchShare and how to use it to rock your online network marketing business. So being present and really working at specific times during the day is really going to help increase your sales and grow your business over time. And I think it's one of the hardest things to accomplish in this business. Staying consistent, doing it all the time, posting at all the places that you need to go, and still having that balance in your life. And so I use a program like CinchShare or Buffer, and that really helps me to stay consistent in all the places that I need to stay consistent. And I'm working smarter, not harder. So let's talk about it a little bit. So it's CinchShare.com is the one I use, and that's the one that I'm going to be showing you today. So it is a program that you can set your posts into and schedule them to your online profile. So Facebook. And so you can set the time, you can set the date, you can set it a month. I don't even know if we can go out further than that. Yeah, you can go out further than that. It looks like you can go about 2 months worth of posts. You can go ahead and schedule it out. So it's pretty neat. And you can do it in all kinds of places. So, and I'm going to show you a little bit of how to use it, but you're going to have to play around with it a little bit to, or watch some YouTube videos on it to really get the gist of how to use it. Because it took me a little bit to kind of figure it out. So you can post to your personal wall, you can post to business pages, you can post to groups, VIP groups, you can post to event pages for like online parties. So I'm going to kind of talk about a little bit about each one of those things and how I use it. And then also if you run a team, you can set things up into your team page for daily trainings and things like that. So I'm going to kind of be hitting up personal business on this video here. So let's talk about your personal profile on Facebook, or even your business page. So this is a place where you want your profile to be set to public, and you want to really stay consistent on the posts that you put through there. So in the type of business that we're in direct sales and network marketing, so it is posts where you want to show up throughout the day, 6 a.m. and like 9 a.m. Every 3 to 4 hours you want to be showing up. Well, especially if you're working full time, that takes a lot of planning, a lot of, sitting here thinking, and what if like one day you got to go to your kid's school and you forget to post, and it can be a lot on you. And so this CinchShare really can take a lot of that pressure off of your shoulders to sit down and work. So you really want to show up on your personal profile, and some of the things that you want to post, personal quotes. You want to share personal stuff, not just, I'm in the makeup business, not just makeup, but, personal stuff too. Like I like to decorate, I like farm homesteading type stuff, so I share that kind of stuff. And remember, what you're putting out there is what you're attracting. And I was always good about posting the makeup, and of course you want your products out there, you want to go live if you can, and but I was not good about sharing the opportunity on the regular. And so this has really helped me in my business, sharing that more regularly. So I'm going to show you the program in a minute. But so you want to do, your products, your opportunity, your personal type stuff to throw in there. You want to do daily quotes. You want to do, there's all kinds of things that you can do. I'm trying to make sure I've got everything here. Stuff about the business, shout outs for your team. Let's see. I think that's about it. So you want to stay consistent every couple hours on your personal profile wall. Okay. All right. So we've got that. You can actually schedule that out. So what I do is, for my personal wall, is I sit down, and I have my children go to school on Mondays. So I sit down on Mondays and I schedule all of my posts for my personal wall for the entire week. So from Monday through Monday. So that way, or I guess Tuesday through Monday. So when I sit down next Monday, I know that I can put it all through. I go through and I set up each day at the time, put my personal quotes through, okay? Then move on to the 9:30, okay? What do I do here? I do team shout outs, okay? 9:30 every day. Sometimes I change it up too, but So you get the point of that is you get it all done. The best thing about that, number one, it's done. Number two, you don't have to think about it, and you don't have to. I would find that when it would be time, I would get to like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'd say, oh my gosh, I need to put a post. I haven't posted since 9 o'clock this morning, and then my kids would need a snack, and so this really helps with balance of your life as well, which I think is something that a lot of people struggle with in this business. So this can really help. You're scheduling your posts, and maybe you want to leave some room midday for you to kind of throw up like in the moment type stuff, So all you got to do is think about it once a day, midday, and boom, be done, or whatever time works for you. Maybe 8 p.m. is a time that works for you, where you feel like you can throw up some type of post. For me, I pretty much schedule everything in there, and whatever else comes through, that's just extra, right? So that's what I do for the personal profile. Now, as far as this can be great for online parties, because guess what? Your online parties, every single party that you do, you're running a set of parties this week, and then you're going to end all these parties, and you're going to run your next set of parties, right? Well, you're not going to change up your content from this party to this party one week. You can use all the same content. It's different people in there, right? So I set up and I do my posts, and I create them kind of as I go for that first set of parties, and then I use them again in my next set of parties. So the great thing about this program, the CinchShare program, is that you can set your posts up in there, and they are there in this history section. So you can go back through, and you can actually label them when you do them. So what I do for online parties is I label them a post category: day 1, day 2, day 3. So I know what I need to schedule for. You can go back and kind of hit like replay on that post and put it into the events that you need it for that week. Okay? All right, so that is how I use it for online parties. So that way, I'm not even worrying about posting in online parties. I can post in there 3 to 4 times per day, and then all I have to do is the check-ins, for personal messages, doing one-on-one consultations and things like that. So it's great. It's really great for my business. So same thing with your VIP group. If you put in, I don't recommend putting 4 posts a day in there, but put in 1 or 2 to really stay consistent with stuff. I think consistency is the hardest part of this business to really keep going. And if you can sit down 1 day a week, or, maybe at lunchtime every day, you sit and you work and you add these posts. Because what you end up doing is reusing the ones for your online parties. You can reuse for the month a lot of your opportunity type posts where it shows the kits. So I use a lot of this where once a week I am sharing what comes in the kit. Well, it's the same dang post that you use. I'm just kind of rescheduling it to show up on my wall at a personal time. Maybe tomorrow I have it come in at 7 o'clock p.m. Maybe 3 days from now I have it come in at 7 o'clock a.m. So a different group of people are seeing it, and it's throughout the month. It's helping me stay consistent. Same when you go to, work smarter, not harder with this. Go and create your videos for the week, right? So change your shirt, do the mascara, change your shirt, add a fun lip color. That's one day, the lip color's the next day, and no one's gonna know, and you just got 2 pictures done in no time, and you've got them scheduled up, ready to go. So work smarter, not harder. Do the same thing with creating your videos. Have them ready. Use your old videos. Some of the videos you share of yourself that are in your online parties, you can then turn around and post on your wall. Create opportunity videos. So sit down, maybe one night you want to sit down and all you're going to focus on videos on the opportunity. So we're going to do a video on the kit. Okay, do that. Then next one you can talk about the business basics. Okay. Then the next one you can put a look together of the kit. So that's 3 things you've got to share right there throughout that next week. Okay. And you can share some of those videos. You could do different ones showing the kit. Again, change your shirt, tie your hair up, and go over the kit contents again. There's next week's video, right? Same thing, you're kind of saying something a little bit differently, throw in a little something else. Work smarter, not harder, right? Group it together when you have these periods of time to work your business, and then use this program to show up on social media. All right, so let me, so that is kind of like how I use this. Let me just show you around this program a little bit. So I'm going to turn you around here. No, I'm not. This won't let me on YouTube. So I will, let's see if we can get here what I need to get. Oh, it will show. around here. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. All right, so here is the main page of CinchShare, and this is where you type your post out, and then if you have a video, you put it here. You can link a picture here, so you can grab it from your computer, and then you can choose the date. You can choose, you know, like I said, you can go here, and you can go 2 months out and schedule your post. Okay, then you can choose the time, 7:30 a.m., p.m., whatever time you're in, time zone you're in, and then post category. This is where I was talking about day 1. Okay, so when I'm creating them, it's day 1, so I know that that's my online party post. And so when I go into history, and I'll show you that in a minute, it'll show up for you. So let's see, and I've got opportunity stuff in here, getting hostesses, all posts that are organized to where I can find it. Now here is, you can see this is your timeline. If you drop this down, you can see all of my online parties here that you can choose for these posts to go into. Okay, same with team pages and challenge groups that I've got, my VIP group that I've got. So this is the main page of this and how to do this. Now, so you can schedule the posts here once you get all that filled out. Now, the best thing about this is this one down here, the 4th one down. This is the post library. So this is all the posts that I've used before, and I can turn around and hit this little refresh button. It pulls it up. I can change the date, change the time, change where it's headed to. Like if I have online parties here, I want to change to the ones that I've got going on currently, and then I can schedule that post up again. So it's super easy to reuse those posts for all of those things, because once they're in there, and it's just a matter of setting them up very quickly. The first time you go and set up your post for your online parties, it may take you a little while to get it in there, get the picture in there. Do it by day. The night before, set it up for the next day, and do all of your posts, 3 to 4 posts per day. But then once you get to the end of that 10-day party, boom, you're done. All you got to do is refresh it into your new parties. So this is a great program to use to work all angles of your business and show up in all of these different places and make it less work on you. I personally think it's much easier to sit down and focus in one block of time and come up with some of my opportunity type posts, come up with some of my makeup videos. You could do a couple at a time and schedule them. It's much easier to come up with just, some of that stuff and utilize some of your pictures, right? Work smarter, not harder. Utilize, if you had a picture of an eyeshadow palette that you used months and months ago, you probably got a whole new crew of people watching you right now, and you can go and repost that again, and people are going to never even see it, right? So, think about some of the posts that you want to do for the week, kind of like plan it out. Okay, I need personal stuff. I like to decorate, so I'm going to go around my house, snap some fall decorating pictures, and, have one for this week, one for next week of a different area of my house, talk about fall, talk about decorating, how I love it, go out, take a picture of the chickens or whatever, and go ahead and schedule it, right? Get it in there, put it in there so it's done, boom, ready to go. Then you can go, you don't have to focus on, you focus one day putting these posts in here or every lunch period or whatever. Then you've got the rest of your day or the rest of your week to go and focus on working with your team, reaching out to new presenters, getting into these online parties, sending the messages. You're not spending all this time throughout the day, trying to come up with posts. It's boom, it's done, and you got it, right? You're on a roll and you get it in there. So hope this was helpful to you. Hope you learned to use this program. It's CinchShare, or you can use Buffer. I don't know how to use Buffer. I use CinchShare, but they're both great. There is a charge to this. I didn't mention that, but it's $8 a month. But let me tell you, totally worth it to work your business. So hope this was helpful to you. Hope you use it, and you're welcome. And I hope that you keep rocking your business. I hope you'll have a great day. See ya.